SharkyBreath.
He plays video games.
Well, that's neat. There are Rito flying around here now. I feel like that wasn't the case before, was it? Is that because the bridge is complete? Maybe? I don't know. Hi, welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. It was implied to me that the cave underneath the tunnel, the secret tunnel through the mountains, is deeper than I thought it was, so I'm gonna go back down there and see if I can figure out what the heck you're talking about. So, give me a moment to investigate that. Wait, what about that over there? That looks like a passageway blocked up with rocks, doesn't it? I went through here, I remember that, and that's the ice like, sure, but is that it over that's it over there. Okay. And here I figured, since I spent like 45 minutes in this cave, that I'd figured out everything that was down here, but apparently I just did a bad job. That never happens. Alright, cool. Well, let's keep going down this cave then. We're back to the area where there was gloom. Doesn't that mean that this is heading actually right for the castle? Yes, this is heading right for the castle. Ah. Well, that's concerning, isn't it? I did take the advice of a person in the comments where, apparently all those swords and rocks that were coming out of the walls when I was knocking down the stuff with bombs, I was supposed to use those for sledgehammers. I just didn't, you know? Actually, it's a lot slower, but it is getting the job done, I must admit that. And it doesn't use bombs, which is just as well, because I ain't got that many left. But I feel like this isn't gonna last that long, huh? Let me see what happens if I... Does that do anything for you? It's probably not actually that effective, huh? Nah, it's really not. Okay, well, it was worth a try. This is a lot of rocks built up in this passageway. Someone was really intent on sealing off the secret passageway, huh? Whether that be Ganon or, you know, someone of the royal family who just didn't want anybody coming through here, I guess. That I don't know. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, how many bombs do I actually have left? I have 4. Will it be enough? I have a suspicion it will not. But, let's keep trying. Oh, hey, we're in. But, as expected, there's another rock wall over there. And wow, look at all this zonaite. Well, that's neat. I mean, unfortunately, I did just destroy my sledgehammer, but... Also, the amount of gloom down there makes me feel like there's going to be something threatening that comes out when I go down there. So we'll get to that in just a moment, huh? My Reaper's damaged. Oh, man. I've been using this for so much. I mean, I guess that's exactly why it's... That sounds like Horriblins, doesn't it? I think that is Horriblins. How do I knock down roots when I can't stand up? Because I can't seem to swing my sword while I'm crouched. That's weird. So what do I do about that? Do I have to, like... Can I, like, throw a fire fruit at him? That do anything for you? Doesn't seem to. Alright, well... Let's just... go into this little hole over here. I don't have good feelings about it, but... Maybe it's safe enough? Wait, is this glowstone or is this zonite? This is glowstone, isn't it? This is like big deposits of glowstone. Okay. And here's me without any rocks. Well... Were there any rocks in that wall that I just knocked down, I wonder? I didn't notice any. Probably not, but... Gloom hands? Yes, no? No? Okay, cool. Well, that's actually very nice. I was really expecting there to be gloom hands. Give me a moment to see if I can go back and find a rock and make a new sledgehammer, okay? I just would rather not use my crusher or my, you know, my Talos Heart hammer on this stuff, if possible. There are no rocks here. Okay, fine. In which case, I guess I'll use the Frost Talus Hammer. Better than wasting Crusher's endurance. Let's see what we got here. Whack. Well, that doesn't actually work that well. That works well enough. Okay, is luminous stone. Big, thick deposits of luminous stone. Which I'm not actually in need of, and it doesn't drop as much as you might expect that it would. That's it. Oh, yeah, for sure. This deposit is blocking off a passage that leads to the Horiblins, which means that those roots can be cut down from the other side, and it's a shortcut that you have to open from both sides. I see. Okay. Well, bash my way in here, I guess. This is really a waste of a good frost weapon, but, well... What can I do? I don't have another way of getting through. Hello? I have to... Yeah, for sure. Now, is that a blue or a black? That's the question. That's a black Horiblin, isn't it? That's a black Horiblin, I'm pretty confident. Can I use that while crouched? Technically, yes? He's right up... Okay, Oh, he fell off the wall. He fell off. That's a black Horiblin, alright. Okay, well, in that case, why don't we do something about that, huh? Let's see here. Why don't we grab one of these and then just stick it right into his... Okay, I missed. That's okay. Can he actually even get through that little passageway that I made? Probably not, right? It's not very big, after all. Guess I could widen it for him. I don't know if I owe him that. There we go. Now you can come through, can't you? Now you can come through. Let me shoot you in the foot. How did I miss your foot? There we go. Okay, well, I have to hit him in the face if I want to knock him off the ceiling, huh? I would like to do that, if possible. He did fall down on his own volition. Cool. Oh, I froze him! Wow, that's very effective, actually. And black Horiblins don't have nearly as much, stamina as I was afraid of. He was using a spear on the end of a spear, because that is kind of what Horiblins do. We got 3 black Horiblins, it looks like. And also, I forgot that this bow uses my battery to charge my arrows if I hold it. Something I should probably remember, huh? Hi, how are you? Would you mind dangling down again? I'd just like to shoot you in the face a little bit, just a little bit. Oh, wow, okay. Point taken. Very effective, okay. Cool, can I interest you in not doing that again by any chance? Oh, they're both down here now. Well, that's worrisome. Can you actually come through here? You can throw rocks and it doesn't actually work that well, huh? Okay, hang on. I gotta have a quick bite here. Let's see. At least a little bit of healing there. And then he's throwing rocks, but it's not really working. Cool, alright. Nice. Now I'm gonna back off while my hammer recharges the frost element. There it is, it's back. Now, I recognize I'm kind of cheesing these guys, but I also don't care. Plus, I accidentally opened up the passageway a little bit more with my hammer, so they could probably run through now if they wanted to. Which they probably do want to. Oh, my hammer broke! Well, one of them died. That's okay, that's alright. Let's see, how about this? We should probably use this up, huh? Hi. There you go. Cool. Alright, good. Now, how about this? Sure, this seems good. Hi. I also have a spear. Mine's a little bit better than yours, I think. But I probably have less rote strength than you. You know, just on average, I'm a little bit weaker than the black minions of Ganon. Such has been my experience. Rusty halberd stick. They were all just using rusty halberd sticks, huh? They just hurt a lot when they use them is all. Okay, well, I'm going to take one of those, and I'm going to just remove the, There we go. Sturdy long stick. I can probably use that. Particularly if I can find a rock around here. For example, that one. Let's see here. Do I actually want to attach it to the stick, or should I... I should probably put it onto something that can make more of a club, huh? Okay. Here we go. That'll be fine. Wasting the desperate strength aspect of it, but that's okay. There we go. Now, I wonder if this would be more effective at breaking down the wall that I was working on earlier, just given that it's a two-hander, you know? I feel like that is how it works. It makes sense that there's black Horiblins here also, given that, you know, we're basically in full-on castle territory at this point, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how much I want to actually be inside the castle, yet here I am, poking around, with no regard for my own safety. That's kind of how my job goes, I guess. What do you mean? Really? Is it that piece of bone sticking to the bottom there was interrupting my ability to transfer through? I guess. Fair enough. It would be weird if I could ascend through organic bone material. Although I guess it's not that much different than what I'm always doing, but it just feels different, doesn't it? It would be like ascending through someone's actual physical body. Like, can I ascend through the body of a Talos? I've ascended through their platforms they have all strapped onto them, but I feel like I probably couldn't ascend through them specifically, right? Because they're animate? I have to assume that wouldn't work, but honestly, I don't know. Now that I think about it. Knight's Halberd. Amazing that this sort of thing even exists. It's hilarious to me. Hey, a bomb flower. I could really go for one of those. I could really go for about 15, maybe 40 of those, but I'll take what I can get. Alright. Anything I missed? Apparently that ledge up there, huh? Got another piece of jawbone on it, so I guess I'll have to dodge that bit. There we are. Just meat and mushrooms and a couple of bright bloom seeds. I wonder why Horiblins stockpile bright bloom seeds. Do they actually need light to see? I thought that most of Ganon's minions weren't into the whole illumination thing. Perhaps that's just a generalization on my part, but it seemed like they were pretty consistent about their values, you know? Hardy truffle. Nice, nice, nice. Is this room simply a Horiblin lair, then? With not much else going for it? I kind of want to open up that one... Oh, hey, there we go. There's something. I wanted to open up that, Yeah, put that down. That shortcut that I opened from the other side and couldn't fully get through, you know? So what's this here? Ore! Probably pretty good ore, given that it's specifically hidden. Ambers and topaz and a bunch of bright bloom seeds. Very nice, very nice. Well, what else we got around here? I feel like there's got to be more than I'm missing, right? This passageway was leading directly to the castle, and I feel like that eventually has to come to some sort of fruition. Unless this is the fruition, but it doesn't feel like it, does it? I thought I saw another wall that could be busted down with a sledgehammer in here, but now I can't seem to find it. Give me a moment to scope it out, because I'm getting disoriented. Is that the one? Or is that where I came from? That's where I came from. But that might be what I saw as well. Alright, well. Let me just... Okay, that does go significantly better with a two-handed sledgehammer, for sure. There's a reason to clear out all these other patches of this stuff. I don't get the impression they're hiding anything, aside from just more ore for me, and I genuinely don't really need it, is the thing. Although I guess I do know where I can come back to if I ever do need it. Let's see here. Nope, drop off there. And ha! Yeah, this is all just ore. Okay, cool. Well, so where's that shortcut that I didn't find the other side of? Where does that thing go? Okay, there's another passageway there I'm gonna have to clear out. But this right here. Don't tell me I need like a boomerang or something to get through here, do I? That didn't do anything. Can I swing like a one-handed weapon, maybe? No, I can't swing anything here. What gives, then? Do I have to just, like, mark the other side there, and then find it underground and ascend through it, maybe? Maybe. Let's see. So the blue marker is... here. Okay. Well, let's try ascending here. See where it winds me up. I feel like I'm going to the surface. Yes. That is in fact what has happened here. Okay. Back. I don't suppose it's that important, since it looked like it was just like mushrooms or whatnot, but still, I want to know what the deal is, you know? Right over there. So I have to go like here, and then ascend here? I'm going to the surface again, aren't I? Absolutely I am. What the heck? What the heck? There's just like a little tiny area that I can't seem to... Well, okay, give me a second. I'm gonna figure this out, okay? I'm gonna figure this out, even if it's not worth it. Okay, so... that right there. And then... the thing fades, but technically it was right about here. Okay. Wait, I just passed something on the right. What was that? Nothing. Try again. Aha! I'm in. Okay. Mushrooms, truffles, bomb flower. It's just a little mushroom patch, isn't it? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Okay. Well, I mean, that's fine. I sure hope I can. Can I? Okay, good. Okay, thank goodness. Otherwise, I would be. Well, no, I guess I could ascend out of the top of the cave, but that sets me back a considerable amount because I'm not done exploring down here. Okay, cool. I got that. It was a little underwhelming, and that's okay. Now then, what's over here? The castle. The castle. This may take a minute. Give me some time. Oh man, here goes my rock hammer. Yeah, there it went, and we are not through. Sheesh. Okay, I need another rock. Anybody got a rock? Pretty sure I saw one earlier. Give me a second. Can I put a rock on the end of a spear and make it into some sort of a tool that way? Does that work? I feel like it shouldn't. Okay, hang on. Hang on. What can I put that on? I feel like it's not going to work, though. What's that called? Rock sledge. It is a rock sledge. Okay, well, we'll see if it works, okay? We'll see if it works. And if it doesn't, I just wasted the only rock I know about, so that's pretty cool, too. It does work, but not very well. I can't aim it upwards either, which is a major disadvantage. Huh. Can I just, like, work laterally at my target? Okay, I can. Cool, I'm through. I'm through. I'm here now. Bunch of bomb flowers, which is pretty nice. And... another walled-in entrance to the castle, or entrance to a underbelly of a house. Oh, it's actually the gatehouse. Huh. Let me see if I can get in there. Again, this rock spear is not the most ideal tool for the job, but it does seem to be doing some good. As long as you can drill in a straight line, it serves you pretty well. Now, there's always been like-likes in here before. Is there... That sounds like skeletons. Or, you know... Yeah. Stalfos, I guess, would be the local term for such things. Eee. There we go. No head for you. Ah, but your friend's still alive, so... wasn't good enough. Right. No, hi. There we go. But there should still be one alive. I don't want the Rusty Halberd, thank you very much. I want to drop it, please. There we go. No, I just resorted. I can't take that out here. That was the message for that one, okay? Okay. There, how about that? There we go. Now there's a big old boulder here. And then over here, there's a Stalfus in a box. How do I get in there, I wonder? Also, give me that. What do we got? It's enhanced in some fashion. What's the deal? Critical hit. Oh, okay. Sure, that's fine. Soldier's broadsword. Sure, I've got some empty spots. May as well take some baseline weapons. Soldier's bow, very nice. What if I were to take that claymore I just picked up and attach this guy to it? That do anything for you? That's a pretty good sledge. Grab that horn. Now, how do I get in there? Is there a passageway through the wall? Doesn't look like it. It's just this big gate. So what do I do about gate? It's got to be open somehow. Let's see. Yes, hello. I see you as well. No holes in the wall. Ah, is it this little side passage here? No, it's not. Is there another passageway through here? Just clear some space and see what we got. Suspiciously covered in rocks, you know? No dice, huh? Okay, well, it was worth a shot. I like how with the two-handed sword you can kind of angle up your second swing a little bit. Helps get some different rocks cleared than the initial swing does, you know? This feels like an ascension puzzle, doesn't it? It does, kinda. Well, what if I just go through the ceiling here? Is that going to send me up to the surface? Or whoa. There was a hole. Underneath the boulder was a hole, and I just totally missed it. Well, cool. I accidentally solved the puzzle with my feet. Couple more bomb flowers, always welcome. Ah, and now I need to ascend. I see. Very well. Allow me to just do that. Is this the place? Ooh. Never seen one of those, but I assume it's a lightning like. I'm gonna go back down and try and plan out my entry a little bit more carefully, because I want to go into the room with the Style Goblin. Maybe here? Am I in? No, absolutely not. Okay, so we gotta go a little bit further that way, if possible. Which it is possible, I just have to choose my spot more carefully. Shouldn't this be it right here, though? Can I just climb that? Maybe I can just climb that. That is the Style Goblin right there. Wondering what the noise is over here. It's me! I was the noise! Hello! I missed. I missed again! I hit the wrong button. Hello. Can I interest you in not being alive anymore? Great. Love to hear it. His head fell down the hole. That's okay. He was just going to drop a horn anyway. I'm not too concerned. What do we got? Soldier's armor! Hyrulean guards praise this armor for its superior defense. Made from sturdy plates of metal, the high level of craftsmanship when they went into it is obvious with just a glance. Neato. So technically I can slap that on for a little bit extra armor for the moment. And is there actually, like, set bonuses in this game? It doesn't seem like there are. So I should probably just stick with my Ganon pants. Okay, cool. Good to know. Is there a reason to break these boxes? Let's find out. I probably shouldn't be using this Royal Claymore for this. This is a very good weapon, or at least it used to be before it got, you know, rotted. Okay, back down. Grab that horn, and now we can go over here and find out what's going on with that lightning like. Although, wait a second, where was it? I thought it was like here that I ascended and saw it? No? How did I get there? Was I not supposed to be able to get there? Did I actually ascend through a wall or something? I have no idea where it was now. I thought I was just trying to ascend in the vicinity of this, but... Was it here? This is a long way up I'm going, but I might just be going to the surface. In fact, yes, that is what I've done. Well, I don't really need to get out here, thank you very much. Okay, well, so I got the armor, but I definitely saw another patch of enemies. Like, I might be technically done here, but I think I accidentally warped into a different part of this cave system? And I don't know how that works exactly. Maybe I should have ascended out of the cell while I was in there? Almost certainly, yeah, huh? Almost certainly, yeah. Okay, let me do that. Oh, wait, I've done it again. Okay, I'm here now. And there's a lightning like, and it's very curious what's going on. Shock-like. I guess that's an appropriate name. Hi. They're gross little creatures, aren't they? I guess that's always been the case. How does one avoid getting shocked to death by a shock-like, I wonder? That's not a very good picture. I zoomed in too much. Well, so it goes. Maybe try again like that. There you go. Replace picture. There you go. That's what I wanted. Okay, cool. So... Oh, he sees me, huh? Or he definitely hears me anyway. Let's just bash this down. See where I am. That'll give me a lot more understanding of where I'm supposed to be. Wait, am I still using the... No, I'm using the boulder hammer. Okay, good. This is deeper than I was expecting. Okay, we're kind of making our way through, but... This is a huge patch of rocks. Like, how was I supposed to get here? Because clearly the way I did is not the way I was supposed to. What if I... Okay. I found the floor. Lots of opals in this particular patch of rocks, but... Wait, is that... Okay. Is this a whole different cave? Or is this just a patch with some bomb flowers? I mean, if so, great. I love bomb flowers, and I could use more than I've got, but... Huh. Looks like it's just another plant and mushroom patch. Okay, that's fine, I suppose. I feel like the chest armor was the main intent of this cave. Like, the full soldier set was the main intent of this cave that I'm in. But it's still continuing. I just don't understand how this place connects to where I was, you know? That puzzles me, and I don't like leaving things unpuzzled. Clearly I'm under some sort of a tree, it seems. Given all the roots, I have to assume anyway. Okay, and then that leads towards the shock-like, which I guess I should probably try and deal with, huh? Okay. Okay. Hi. Oh, you know, he's doing a thing. That seems like a real bad time. Those are indeed bouncing around. Now we shoot that thing. Okay, now we kill him. Now I need to kill him with extreme prejudice. Let's see. How about the soldier 3-blade? That'll be fine. So I'm guessing he's got a lot of health. Not as much as I was afraid of, but still, pretty resilient. Okay, cool. He's died. Shock-like stone. A stomach stone exposed but to high voltage inside the body of a shock-like. It maintains some charge even outside the creature. Cook it with the creature to make an elixir. Right. And some shock fruit, because apparently that's how you convert a like into a shock-like, is you just put fruit in them, and things happen. Knight's bow. Very nice. So yes, that does sort of imply that shock-likes are intended to be kind of a high-level encounter as these things go, given just the quality of item that they seem to drop. I'm going to take one more swing at the wall with this hammer while it's on the way out, so I can pick up that broadsword. There we go. Great. Did it. How many bombs do I have now? Hang on. We're back up to 14. Okay. That's still not nearly enough, but like we're getting somewhere, I suppose. I still should probably think about taking another excursion into the Underdark, so to speak, at some point here. Rebuild my stock. Okay, I need a rock. Surely y'all must have a rock around here somewhere, right? Surely. Oh boy. And here's me without having any idea where exactly I am in this entire complex. And all of this didn't drop any rocks at all. Very disappointing, that. And if I try and use a bomb in here, I will absolutely blow my own face up. Okay. Well, what do we want to do about this? How am I lost? How am I possibly lost? How could this be? There's the mushroom patch. So I need to go this way. There's way. There we are. Here we are. This is the way. Okay. So I need either a rock or I need to suck it up and use one of my really good weapons. Oh, wait a second. No, I have the rock sledge. I have the rock sledge. It's not very good at its job, but it does technically do its job if you ask it nicely. There's a bunch of thorns in here. I get the impression this is a full different cave that I've accidentally worked my way into. I think it is. Okay, cool. Got the bubble frog. Okay, so let's hop down there and grab that. Got it. Cool. So, what cave am I in right now? There's no cave indicator for the thing underneath Lookout Landing, is there? There is! Royal Hidden Passage, and check it out, it's got a check mark now. So I'm still technically in the Royal Hidden Passage. This is still the Royal Hidden Passage. It's just a really, really long way down. Fascinating. Alright, let's go ahead and make another sledge. And harvest these, I guess. Topaz is always welcome. Not that flint and amber are not, but you know, principle of the thing. Let's burn some of this and see what happens. I can't remember how well it spreads. Does it spread pretty well? I'm hoping so. That would be convenient. Make my life a lot easier for climbing all this if all the thorns just sort of burn up naturally. I can't imagine I need them for anything in particular, right? They're just there to hurt me. I assume, anyway. Oh, I suppose technically I could have used fire to advance up the passageway, but that doesn't seem super necessary, does it? So I guess I should just get climbing? In which case I guess I should change shirts. There we go. Okay, so we're heading up there. Alright. Up we go. Maybe being a little bit too aggressive with my stamina here, but I do have a bunch of extra. I just would rather not use it if I don't have to. Does it actually make me hard? Does it make it harder for me to climb when I'm wearing metal armor? It feels like it should, although I don't think that's a mechanic in this game. I think Link has basically unlimited, like, nothing seems to actually slow him down, necessarily. You can't overload Link, it's just, he only has so much stamina to begin with. Okay. Got those. Is there anything else to see in here? Is that where I came from? I feel like it might be. But does conspicuously not explain how this connects back to the cave I was just in. And apparently I'm still in the same cave, so there's got to be a connection, right? I assume? I mean, I can always merge through the ceiling and escape, but is that really necessary? Let me dig away at this a little bit more and see if there's anything else I'm just missing because I didn't dig deep enough, you know? For the rusty claymore, but if there's not another rock, that doesn't do me a lick of good. Hey, look, a rock. Fantastic. I can't carry any more melee weapons. Well, that's okay. You just keep it for now. Once I run out of stamina on this thing, I'll pick up those and... Yeah, see, there we go. Rock hammer badly damaged. Planning ahead. Now we grab this, and we add that. And now we have a nice big sledge. and we try and figure out how to organically return from the place that I am, because I don't understand. Is this something? This is something. Okay. Okay. Good. Where am I? I have no idea. I have no idea where I am. Okay. Oh, there was just a passageway above the way that went into the room with the chest piece. I just didn't look around enough. Okay. Well, that explains everything nicely and wraps it up with a bow. So, I think that that means that I'm done here, doesn't it? I think. I'm pretty sure there's nothing more to see here. I feel like that's a remove. Yeah, that probably does do a lot of damage to the stamina of my weapon, doesn't it? Yeah, probably. It should, anyway. It's an incredibly rough way to handle your weapon. Anyway, that's probably fine. That's probably fine. I think I'm done here. So what are we doing now? That's a great question. Why don't we go over to... Oh, shoot, the closest stable is not close at all. But I wanted to go to the woodland stable, right? Which should be here-ish. So perhaps... I'm going to have to go to Lookout Landing and just ride east, huh? Okay, cool. I'll just do that. All right. That's a thunderstorm. Isn't that going to be an issue considering... Yeah, that's absolutely going to be an issue considering. So let's switch to, say, this. My shield is okay? My shield is not okay. So switch to the Boko shield. My bow is... okay. Cool. Is the helmet not okay? Does armor work that way? Let's see here. Armor doesn't seem to conduct electricity somehow. I guess I'm not going to argue with it too much. Great. Now, I just need a horse and ride east. So, let me just do that thing, eh? If you hear any thunder, watch out for lightning. Hello, welcome to our mini-stable. What can we do for you today? Take horse. Should I take out Zeldor's? Technically faster. Not as stamina as Horse Carl, but sure. Wow, I already have max bond with Zeldor's? Was that automatic? I guess it must have been. I guess it makes sense if Zeldor's already knew me from the before times. But this little one sure looks happy to go for a ride with you. That should about wrap things up. Please take care and have a safe trip. I'm going to Woodland Stable. That's exactly what I'm doing. Great. Go to the East Gate and head to Eldon. You got it. Alright, let's go. Apparently I can't change bridles while I'm here, huh? Well, I guess that's fair enough. Whoa, that's terrifying. Good thing I changed my equipment, eh? Wait, I'm going the wrong direction entirely. I gotta go out the East Gate. Well, whatever, this is fine. I'll figure it out. Where am I? Oh, that's a long way away. Alright, give me a second to ride around. Please don't do that. I specifically unequipped all my metal stuff. You should have no beef with me. Are you just mad about the helmet? Yeah, I know, it should conduct electricity, shouldn't it? But it doesn't, so stop it. Man, you're a very fast horse, you know that? I appreciate it. Wait, what's going on over there? Someone's fighting a goblin. Do I need to help out? Oh, it's you again. So probably not. You probably got this under control, but I'll help out anyway. Here we go. Hi, Calissa. How you doing? Even if it looks weak, a monster's still a monster. You always got to stay on your guard. Look at you swooping in to save me in the nick of time all over again. Take this as thanks. Thank you. The work of a dedicated treasure hunter never ends, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Lately, I've been really interested in the rubble and stones falling from the sky. I've even been dreaming about them. I feel like we discussed this already, hadn't we? Okay, cool. All right. Float back up into the sky. Yeah, how could that possibly happen? It's a dang mystery. All right. And the thunderstorm is over. With another one due in about 4 hours. Well, so it goes sometimes. Wow, that's one of those wandering Taloses, isn't it? The mobile defense turret Taloses. Alright, stay put, Zeldors. I gotta go take care of this. They're just red bokoblins, but nevertheless, I should probably, you know, deal with this. Let's see. Can I... If I use that, that's just gonna make an axe, right? Because that's a stone, not a rock. Right, okay. Cool. Hello, Baldalis. Can I interest your little buddies in being dead? Because I really like to. I'm not great at it, apparently. There we go. And then one for you. Cool. My bro broke, but that's okay. I got more where that came from. I'll use the spiked Boko because I don't think I need to take this particularly seriously. A little bit lower, I think. There we go. Very good. Okay, so now we just need to get you. Okay, good. That's a good start. And then just sort of hover on up there. Here we are. Now, if I were to take the one big sledge that I've got here, the ridiculous one, and use this, I'd imagine you're not going to last long, right? Oh, you're definitely not. Ow! Okay, right, I forgot you could do that. Wow, it landed on my feet. That's actually fairly impressive. Yeah! Easy there. I missed. I missed! Okay. There we go. Okay. Let me back up there. Let me finish the job. Here we go. For just a moment there, I looked over at Zeldors on the bridge and I was like, whoa, what's that little gold creature standing and watching this fight? Yeah, what is it? I wonder. Okay, cool. Got his heart. Suppose I can make that into another sledgehammer, which is actually pretty convenient, because I was needing one of those. I guess we'll just attach it to this. It's not an ideal sledgehammer base, but... well, take what I can get, you know? There we go. Alright, simple enough. Grab their bows while I'm at it, since I did break a couple of mine. Now, where are we and where are we going? Also, is it worth my while to make an axe while I'm here? I don't actually have an axe, but I do have bladed weapons I can use in their stead. It's probably fine. Okay. I don't have a map, and I don't really have a good idea where the map tower is. I probably should have made a note of it before I got into this region, huh? But I didn't! Some Hudson gear, but I don't have that kind of a harness on Zeldors anyway. Maybe stick to the road for now and just see kind of where we wind up. I feel like I'm heading a little bit more southerly than I would want to, but... that's not the end of the world. Wandering blue bokoblin. Some eyes in the sky. There's a tower over there, but I feel like that's going to be in the wrong region, isn't it? Oh, definitely. I'm not even in Eldon yet. Okay, we got a partially built cart, which kind of smells like there's going to be a Korok around, doesn't it? There's a little tent over here. Is there actually somebody here? No, there isn't. Okay. Well, I don't want to go that way. What's that over there? Is that actually a shrine? Kind of looks like a shrine. Oh, hey, that's a black moblin. Or is that a blue moblin? It might be a blue moblin. That's a blue moblin. Okay, cool. I didn't actually mean to fire that arrow. Well, that's okay. That's okay. We'll fight him. That's fine. I did miss, but that's okay. Let's see here. What do we got for a good weapon here for this? Oh, I don't know. Let's shoot the cannon club at him, see what happens. Nice start. Nice start. I didn't actually mean to incinerate the entire camp, but I didn't really plan ahead, is the thing about that. Man, these weapons that I got from the labyrinth are sure good, aren't they? Oh, hi. I forgot about you. Actually, I totally forgot about you. There you go. Anyway, you died. What's around the corner? Oh, hey, it's one of the wandering fellers. Gotcha. Interesting. Cool. Thanks for dropping your shield for a second there. Big appreciate there. And here's the blue moblin. Hi. A little bit early on the dodge there, I suppose. No, thank you. Okay, cool. This should finish him, right? Yeah, that sure did. Okay, cool. He doesn't seem to realize he's dead yet. Great. Cool, cool, cool. Now then, take the guts. Armor sharded shield is pretty nice, is the thing. And he did drop a sledgehammer, which is always nice. Aracuda wing. Eyeball. The thunderstorm's back. I guess I should probably plan accordingly. Oh, right. Ancient stuff is not actually... It's not actually, metal. It's not conductive. That's quite convenient, in fact. Alright, well... I was kind of hoping that this thunderstorm was exclusive to the central Hyrule region, but apparently no such luck. Also, apparently I did not... Okay, something's getting zapped over there. Ho. Glad you were out of range of that, Zeldors. That would have been ugly. Alright, where am I? What am I doing? I don't have a map is the thing, so it's not going to get better if I keep looking at that. Do I want to go down there? Have I gone the wrong direction entirely? I mean, I am heading straight for Death Mountain, so maybe that's a good thing? Theoretically, that would be Eldin over there, right? Hey, look, someone's fighting bokoblins again. And it's a blue bokoblin this time. I should probably help out with that, huh? Hi. Wait, I remember you, don't I? I feel like I recognize you. Thanks for distracting him. It's not really working, but good effort. Nice hit. Nice. Got your back. Savri. Are you the chef guy from the lake earlier? I think you might be.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. We meet again. I came here because I heard there were caves in this area. You too, I imagine? Well, in any case, there's no better way to commemorate our reunion than with some fresh cave advice. Caves are tricky things. Sometimes passages or even the entrance can be completely blocked by rocks. If that happens, the only way through is through. You just have to smash those pesky rocks. You would not believe the amount of rocks I've been smashing lately. But thanks anyway. Regular swords and spears won't do you any good, though. You'll need a hammer-like implement with a blunt tip. So it never hurts to be prepared to smash some rocks before you enter a cave. And hey, a block path isn't all bad. Sometimes you'll even find ore in the rocks you've smashed. I hope our paths will cross again somewhere. So long and safe travels. Thanks, Savri. You're not the chef then, huh? Well, that's okay. Where am I going? Am I just going to the... There is a thing over there. Oh, that's a stable. Could that be Woodland Stable? That might be. Let's head that direction, if at all possible. Let's see. Bridge here, so I should just cross the bridge and then head sort of leftward, I think. Here we go. Thim's Bridge. I wonder who Thim is. His bridge is terrible. Someone needs to maintain this thing. And it's probably me. Let's be honest, it's usually me. I don't know how I do it in this particular case, though. Oh, hi, Addison. You do get around, don't you? Alright, so what are we looking at here? Hyrule Ridge, and if you take a right, it's Zora's Domain and Akala. Huh. Well, I do want to go to those places eventually, but I'm trying to stick to the, intended order for the moment. Hi, Addison. You sure are hanging out next to some metal stuff. Okay, well, you got a hole through the top there. I assume you want me to thread something through there to hold it up? Okay. Let me see what I can do here. Yeah, I should be able to work with this. Let's see. Let's see, not that. We want to, let's take one of these. And then... There's a couple of these... What do you want to call them? The beams. My brain wants to say 2x4, but I don't think that's correct, is it? Because what about them is 2x4? Unless it's 2 inches by 4 feet, and I don't think that's how it works exactly. Okay, so we want to just drop that there, and then shove another one through the hole, and also attach it to the base, and then we should be in good shape, I think. Okay, cool. Apparently I can't take a drop of any height without losing my Ultra Hand, huh? That's probably something I should have known already. But I didn't. I hadn't registered it anyway. Not in any meaningful fashion. There we go. That do anything for you, Edson? It's me. Try letting go. Are we good? We're good. How's the president standing? That was brilliant. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-doo-beep-a-doo. I wish he had the same war cry as the other Hudson members, but he's also, you know, terrible at his job, so there's that. Perfect, apparently. Great. Give me $20. Give me, I don't know, what else you got? Chili veggie rice balls. Heat resistance. Well, I'll probably need those eventually. And what else? Puff shroom. Sure. Sounds good. Thank you. And off you go. Puff shroom. For a while, I've had someone encouraging me to use puff shrooms in the middle of a combat with multiple enemies. And I've been assuming that they meant, Muddle Buds. And I was like, I do that. What are you talking about? But no, puff shrooms, huh? I thought they just created a obscuring cloud. I'll have to try that sometime. Hinox, huh? Yeah, alright. Bonk. Wake up! A shot to the cheek. What a way to wake up. Hi! I missed my chance. There we go! Good, 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 good. Okay, so let me see. What do I have for weapons to deal with this feller? How about the Soldier 3 blade? And do a little spin right here. Spin! Oh, he's already back up again. That's disappointing. Okay, now I need to run away. And another shot to the eye would be lovely if I could. Miss. Miss. Not doing a great job here. There we go. That's the stuff. Now, blade. Just sort of carve up his nether region, and off he goes. Fantastic. No problem. I probably shouldn't be using these, Wait, was that the one? That was the Hinox? Growlins of the Monster Control crew told you about a Hinox. You defeated it. I did it. Great. Mighty bananas. I probably shouldn't be using these, really good weapons that I picked up back in the labyrinth quite so willy-nilly, huh? But apparently I'm doing it. Oh, well. Great, well, that would fine. Where was I going? Picking this Armoranth, first off. Right, over there towards the stable. That was the idea. Where's my horse? Who are you? Okay, you're back by my horse, actually, which is convenient, because I want to go that way anyway. But who are you? What's your deal? Why aren't you riding on... I guess the mule's carrying all your stuff. I wonder where it is. What's that?
Oh.
Ron. So, fellow traveler, what are you searching for on your journey? My passion is finding geoglyphs. They're enormous pictures that have been drawn on the ground. When were they drawn, and who by, and how? The mysteries abound. I heard an interesting rumor that there are not one, but 2 geoglyphs in Eldon. The first is supposedly on the south side of the mountain, which is to say, nearby. The other one, I'm told, is on the northwest side of the mountain range near the Thiflo ruins. Sadly, my search for the geoglyph in this area has come up empty. I suppose I'd have better luck if I climbed a hill and peered down from its summit. Yeah, probably true. But you're probably not going to do that because you're just here to give me advice, which I guess I appreciate, but also it's a little bit sad, isn't it? All right. To the stable! For real and for true this time. Wait, what's that? Wait! I know that balloon! I know that balloon! But do I have to build a boat to get over there, don't I? Wait, is that a... That is. Okay. Do I actually have the materials to build a boat over here? I have a raft, sure, but that's about it. A couple of really big horses over there. I guess I could just, you know, strap a fan to one of these things and go with that. That would be fine. But I want to get over there. That's Koltin, isn't it? Wasn't that his name? Koltin? Okay, so there's a raft. Now I just need one of these. No, take it out. There you go. And then we're just gonna sort of stick it on there. It's a little bit overbalanced, but, you know, it should be okay-ish. I think, I hope. Bonk. I'm using a really good bow for this. I should really not be. Here we go. Okay, I want that, if I can. Well, I missed my chance, didn't I? Okay, well, go ahead and shut this off. There we go. It's probably just like an opal, right? Probably. Koltin! Wait. Is that him? That doesn't look like him. I hope he's okay. Hi. What's your deal? Oh, no, it is him. Hey, there you are. How you doing? You there, traveler. Do you have business in this cave by any chance? I'm sorry to say, but right now it's... You don't recognize me either? Big brother! Who's this now? Koltin has a younger brother? He's kind of horrid to behold, isn't he? But I guess so is Koltin. Koltin. It's no use. Koltin. Please, it's impossible, absurd even, to try to turn yourself into a legendary creature. A Satori, no less. Absurd. Is that why you're wearing that headband? Good effort, I guess. You've also got an extra face strapped to the side of your chin, I see. Good effort all around, but yeah, apparently not working, huh?
You should be working on the monster collection with me instead of chasing a silly dream like the... Yeah!
Apparently.
I will never give up, Koltin. I've always wanted to be a Satori. I will be a Satori. I do not care what it takes. All I need to do is get my fingers on a bubble gem, then I'm sure to turn into a Satori.
Wait, you're the ones who wanted the bubble gems? Really? I have some of those.
And the rumors are true. There is a creature in the cave called a bubble frog, and it glows just like a Satori. God, but I didn't think it would be up so high on the wall or run around all nimbly-bimbly like that. In that case, little brother, why not get someone to help you catch a bubble frog? Yes, do you remember all that treasure you collected? You could offer that in trade.
Great. So,
what am I going to do?
says Koltin. Hi, Koltin. I want to talk to you first. I can't.
Traveler, if you don't mind, would you lend your ears to my little brother's plea? I fear Koltin can't make his dream come true without some, assistance. If I'm going to make my dream come true, I must give my fingers on a bubble gem. But the bubble frog is so very nimbly-bimbly and hard to catch.
What's your dream?
You want to hear about my dream? Well, it's simple, really. I dream of becoming a Satori. You know, the creature of myth and legend. Satori are legendary creatures that have been spotted all over Hyrule.
Well, it used to just be at the one mountain, but I guess it's kind of a spread? I thought it was one guy, but I guess I was wrong.
Piercing eyes, bluish-white fur. Oh, how I've admired them since I was a wee Koltin.
A wee Koltin. How many Koltins do you know?
And then I read these ancient texts, and they told me how to transform myself. Transform me, Koltin, into a Satori.
Why do you two draw fangs on your lower lips, by the way? I've always wondered that.
For it to work, I must find a bubble frog, a strange creature that loves dark caves and glows bluish-white like a Satori. Then I have to collect a bubble gem, which is a bauble that bubble frogs drop when they're feeling weak. That's why I chased after the bubble frog lurking in that cave. I wanted to get my fingers on that gem. But who knew a bubble frog could gamble about like that so nimbly-bimbly?
You like that word.
Yeah, I want to be a Satori. I will be a Satori. I'll do whatever it takes. Bah, I'm sorry. But that is my wish, and my dream, and my reason for doing such doings. So if you get hold of a bubble gem, please give it to me. I'll give you a treasure in trade, I swear.
Yeah, sure, here you go. I got like 20 of them.
That's a bubble gem!
Look at that face.
Koltin, is it the real thing? That perfect shape and the faint blue glow. It's a real bubble gem, real as can be. You did it. Now I can transform into a Satori just like the ones I adore. Thank you so very much. Please take this gifty in return.
Oh, is this how I get Kilton's gear now? But Koltin's got them. He just got them from He got them from Koltin. Well, whatever, it's fine. Kilton's handmade bokoblin headgear. It's almost charming in a cute, monstrous kind of way, equipped to blend in with bokoblins. Indeed.
See, I collect all sorts of monstrous treasures. That is, monstrous monster parts and goods that make you look like a monster. The mask I gave you is made to look just like a bokoblin, so much so that even a bokoblin would take you for one. By all means, do try it on. Then you will see what it's like to have the body and the heart of a bokoblin. At last, the time has come. Time to gobble down the bubble.
You just eat it?
Gobble down the bubble gem. Cheers and bottoms up.
He sure did. You got good teeth, apparently.
Ah, my body! It isn't changing, but I do feel a strange sensation washing over me. It can only mean one thing. I'm on my way to becoming a Satori, and that means more. I need more of them. And I can't just gobble them up one at a time. No, that'll never work. I must collect lots and lots and eat them all at once. And to do that... Koltin, big brother, I've decided to set out on a journey to collect bubble gems. I see. Well, it seems you've made up your mind. That being the case, you have my complete support. I hope you collect as many bubble gems as you need. Big brother, thank you. Thank you. Traveler, I am grateful for your help, but I've decided to set out on a journey to collect bubble gems.
Are you sure you don't want, like, the 19 remaining ones I have in my pocket?
Next time you get your fingers on a bubble gem, please do give it to me. If you do, I'll trade you a gifty from my collection of treasures for it. And with that, I hope we meet again sometime, somewhere.
Okay, I did it, which means they're now going to vanish, presumably? Yep.
Off he goes. I do hope he's able to make his dream come true. Now, I have to be on my way as well. I'll be making the journey to Tarrytown in a collar. But dear traveler, thank you so much for helping my little brother. And though I hate to impose, I do hope that during your travels you'll find time to assist him further. I will keep my ears wide open for news of my brother's whereabouts, so visit me in Tarrytown if you need help finding him.
That's useful, thank you.
Yes, I'll be going now.
I feel like Koltin is this game's Tingle. You know, kind of a paunchy little weirdo that wants to become something that he's not. But who knows, maybe eventually he will become a Satori. I kind of suspect that if he eats all the bubble gems, he'll turn into a bubble frog himself, but, well, I'll keep that to myself for now. Alright, well, I gotta leave off now because we've been going for over an hour, so, thank you for watching. Next time I will probably go into that cave and then... Stable. I'll see you then.